Hi folks, welcome to the Indexes Tech. Today we are going to learn how to build Power BI dashboard, the simple interface and have idea of how to clean, modify and what are the KPIs, how are KPI used and when to use which chart in the dashboard. By the way, end of this video, you know all of them. Let's not waste time and start the video. The link of the dataset is mentioned in the in the description. So first moving to the our data set. This is a data set we are discussing about related to the dominoes. Here there's a pizza ID, then order ID, having the duplicate values. You can see one, there's a two is repeated multiple time. Pizza name ID is there. Then number of quantities the customer has ordered. There's a order date, then order time. There's a price. This price will be manipulated or I can say modify during the Power BI transform data. There's a pizza category that there's a classic, veggie, supreme, and chicken are there. There are four category basically. There's a pizza ingredients and last is name of the pizza. So talking about the dashboard, there's a Domino's dashboard having there is a of category chicken, classic, supreme, and veggie. Average of sales, average of it's I think it's repeated. I have to change the title. Okay. Sum of order is there. Revenue by category, quantity order, sum of sales by pizza name, monthly sales by month, and distribution order across different hour of the day. So today we are going to create this dashboard related to Domino's. To create it, first we create it from the scratch. So I opened my Power BI interface. It's loading now. Yeah, it's done. I have to insert the data from the text.csv or you can take it from the Excel workbook as my data is in workbook. So it's C. I have data stored in Domino's that is in Excel file. As I have shown earlier, this is Excel file having the sheet name as a data set. So I am inputting this data set. It's evaluating. See, it's done. I have selected this, selected it, and I have cleared. Now I do the loading function. It's take couple of minutes to upload the data. So let it see. In the data bin, there's a data set is uploaded of order date, order ID as I have earlier told you. Now I want to edit or transform. So in the home tab, there's a query section. This is a transform. I click on the transform data. This is a transform section is opened. Now it's a price. So I just want to change to fixed decimal numbers so that see previously it's 397.5. Now it's 397.50 means two after decimal there are two value two times. Now I can see here quantity is there and price. So I can create new table, new column related to it. So I insert the custom column. So I putting it as a sales or it can be named as revenue as per your choice, but at currently I am applying the sales. How can we sales be done? So on double click on the price, I got the price. Sales or revenue is always the price into quantity, how much the revenue is created. So I am creating this multiply. It is a DAX query we are using here. A DAX query not. We are editing it in the transform data. But DAX query is written on the another phase. I can show you later. Wait for a second to it create. I say okay. See here sales is created. I change it to fixed decimal number so that there will be two. Okay. Now I go to home tab, hit close and apply. So it's loading. Yeah, it's load. You can see here sales is there. You can see it's a sales. Now I have told you about the DAX query. Here sales is written. If I want to change anything, you can see there's a yeah, it's done. Now for this, it is my Power BI dashboard pane in which I am going to the this format your report page, canvas background. I am selecting some of the thing like I have selecting the blue color and using the transparency to 0 so that when we save the dashboard in PDF format, it can be easily changed. For that, first I am going to use the slicer. As earlier we have seen, for slicer, I am using the category. Here category is there. See, pizza category is there, so I am putting it. Yeah, it is there. For this, I am slicer setting on tapping on slicer setting as we have seen that it should be tiles. So there's a tile you can see here. See, it's done. And header I am removing. After that, there's a values. I'm selecting as the values as white color with having a font size of 16, bold, border remains the same, background I am changing to blue color, and to change this white, you can see here there's a white background. So I am going to the effects and by the background I am changing the color to blue, or you can select your color as per the choice. At present I am using some color that will be translate to this only. Okay, you can choose your um, favorite color as per your choice. Okay, we have done this. See, it's done. I am creating a box in which I am writing Domino's dashboard, selecting as a font color of white with a size of 20 and bold in the center. On going it, I am choosing the effect so that I can change the color. See, I have changed the color. I am adjusting it with here. It's done. Now creating on our first chart, that is a donut chart I am creating, that is revenue by category. I am selecting the category on the legends so I can get this, and revenue, as I have earlier told, you can use the word sales or revenue as per your convenience. As I am using the word sales. On the legends I am turning off. Slices remain at normal. Details label I am using it, and here I am using data label content. I can use percentage of total. You can see here. You can see here. Okay, the adjustment has changed. Okay, now it's done. And category or data value there's there. Category or percentage. I am using category and percentage. So on the value section, I am using it as a white color. It's not displaying. I know it. First, I'm changing the effect so that I can see the colors. Yeah, it's visible. So I'm going back to the see. I'm increasing the size so that it can be. There's a display unit of I'm using none, and See, it's done. And on the title section, on the title, I am using revenue by category, changing to the text color as white, bold, and font size of 18, not 18, it will be 16 is perfect, and it is in the center. I think I should use the black color as a background so that it will be easy. Yeah, it's easy for black color. I am using the format mentor as I have earlier told you. See, it's looking fine now. Yeah, it's perfectly matched. Okay. Now, second chart I am going to create, that is a quantity ordered by name of the pizza. So I am using this uh, stacked bar chart for it. Stacked bar chart. On the stacked bar chart, I am on this x-axis I am putting the quantity, and the y-axis I am putting the name of the pizza, that is here. You can see here. There's a I have to scroll down, but not to scroll down. I using the filter from here. There's a filter on the visual. I'm expanding it. There is a basic filtering. I am switching to the top end. So I got the top 8, 10 as per your convenience. So I am choosing the top 8. There's a by value on which value it should be uh, sorted. I am with the sales value I am selecting. So apply filter. You can see there are only 8 values are there. On minimizing the filter section, going to the visuals on the y-axis. If I switch off the values, you can see what happened. Without switching off the values, I am switching off the title and changing the value color to white and having a font of 11. Do the same for the x-axis. Switch off the title and change the value to white color and increase the font to 10. In general, you can change the title or yeah, change the title as quantity ordered by name of this. Selecting as a text color with the white, font size remain it with 16, and on the center is it not visible as I have didn't change the background color. So on change the background color, I got the value. Not the value. I can see the chart properly. I do the same Control C plus Control V, or you can normally do by here. I want now sum of sales by Bisa name as I have earlier saved. So from y-axis and x-axis I am removing everything. Now sum of sales. Now sales is on x-axis and there's a Bisa name as I have earlier told. Yeah, it's there. I have to adjust it with bottom, adjusting the size so that it can look better. Do the same with this chart as well. See, I can say I just copy paste the quantity order by name of pizza and copy paste and control V and created this chart. All the properties of this chart is copied to this. This is the benefit that we can use while copy pasting. Or you can insert it with your own choice. That's your own convenience. I am using it as a copy paste so that I can't create, uh, can't change the properties of every chart. Now I'm going to create a distribution of order across hour of day and the monthly sales by month. For two monthly sales by the month, I like to use the line chart. Here is a line chart you can see here. There's a line chart on the x-axis. I am putting the order date. Okay, it's done. And now the y-axis, there's a sales. I'm putting there's a sum of sales. I think it's not done. Yeah, it's done. See, you can see here on the expanding this order date hierarchy. If I remove the quarter, month, day, year, it's removed. So I'm putting the order date only in itself and change it to the order date. Yeah, you can see Jan 2024, April 2024, and June, October 2024 respectively. On the x-axis, remain the values, but switching off the title, the values. Okay, I am doing for x-axis. Okay, I didn't. For the values, I am selecting the color as white. Is it not visible currently as the background color is not changed? So hold a breath for 2 to, yeah, you can see here, and same too for the, you can, I am changing that is a monthly sale by month, not monthly sales, month, oh, sales by monthly, selecting as a bold and positioning into the center. See, there's done. I am just Control C and Control V and positioning to this side. I think I have selected some of the value, that's why it's showing like this. Now, I want to create this chart as a giving the title. I am changing the first title so that you don't get confused. Distribution of order across this different hour of day. Is it written here? Remain it with the same. As I don't have the order R, so I am changing the data, means that there's a transform. For the order R, I can see here order time is there. There's a 12, 13, 1899, then 1138. This 11, I want to fetch it. So for that, I am using the transform, and there's a split column by delimiter. I'm using the delimiter as space. First, I'm selecting the leftmost delimiter so that the date and the time get split. And you can see there's a order time, is there's a date, and then order time is there. So remain it with order time 1 and order time 2. Now for this, I'm again using the split column as I want to get the first uh, 2 digits, that is the hour. I'm using again the delimiter, and there's a, now it's a colon sign, leftmost delimiter, and hit on OK. You can see I got order 2.1, there's a R, so I am changing it to order R column name, you can see. And now on home, close and apply. It'll take a second to modify the table. See, here I got the order R You can see here it's not first created from the initially, so I have used it later on. So on this on edit, I am using order R. You can see it's done. Now we have done maximum of things, maximum of things. So now I am creating the cards. That is the cards. It's first I am using the sales. There's a sum of sales are there. Then it's in the dollar format. If you want to change it to rupees format, you can go to the column tools and use the font as per your convenience. I am now using the dollar symbol. So there's a sum of sales is there. On the slicer, I am using switching off the category label and call out value changing to the font color as white, and it's a bold. First, I change the effect so that you can see the changes easily. On the title section, I'm switching on the title, and it's a average or a sum. I have to clear it's a sum of sales. Okay, so I can write here sum of sales. Okay, the text color is not selected. It's a white. No, I can select it as a gray of font 16, having a bold and in the center. You can see here it's done. And for this title, I am using the visual border so that it remain the rounded of 10. You can see here there's a visual border is used. Okay, tools Control C plus Control V. I can add another. That's not the sum. That's will be the I am using the average. So here on the call out value, I am changing to the 1000. So it's a 50.0.5k. Switching to 2. It's okay. I got it, but the title remains the same. Need to change the title. This average of sales. It's done. C. Again, Control C plus Control V. I'm using another data. That will be the order ID. For the order ID, I am using the count distinct. So there's a 21.35 and change the title. There's the order count. Okay, this is the space remain. So as we can extend it to this. Adjusting all the sizes so that it look better. You can see I am adjusting the size and placing it at the center. We can put other KPIs. That's your choice. I am changing the canvas background as it's not suitable. So I am using the dark gradient that will be available in the description box link. Yeah, we are ready with it. You can see on the chicken, it's all the value are changing. If you want to change the color as you are not able to see, I am using I'm using some other color for it. Slices, going to the color section, not color. Wait a second. Something on the slices. Yeah, I have didn't seen it. For classic, I am selecting some light orange. For the supreme, there are the more colors you can choose from here. You can see. Okay. For I'm changing the color to veggie to this. They remain good. You can see here for chicken. There is a classic, then supreme, and then veggie. It's done. So we have created a dashboard with the manipulation of data, or I can say modifying the data, having the creating the order hour as new column and the order time from the order time. And there's a column we have created named as sales on the basis of the price into quantity, or we can name it as a revenue. So I hope it is clear how do we created the dashboard by creating a new table in Power BI by the transform data section. Dataset link is in the description for particular video. Hope you find this video helpful. Do like, share and subscribe for more such content. Thank you.